7 reasons why men leave their wives after many years together. You know, after 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years of marriage, when a man walks out of his wife, many women wonder, what happened? I didn't see it coming. Let me share with you some 7 reasons why a man can walk out on a marriage after 30 years, after 20 years, after 10 years. Number 1, control. Men hate control. Men were wired to lead. If you are controlling your man, it's a matter of time before your bubble is burst. You can only drag your man like a dog on a leash for so long. Men never like playing underdogs. They love being on top of the game. They like running the show. And women ask me, what is controlling a man? Let me break it down for you. You have the final say where your children will go to college. You have the final say whether to rent or buy a house, where to buy it, what type of a house. You always have a final say about your money. Your children know it. Everyone close to you, your siblings, your parents know you're running the show. Even your pastor knows you're running the show. It won't take long before your bubble is burst and this guy walks out on you. He doesn't want to be drugged. He wants to run the show. He wants to feel in control of stuff. So you can have your way without him knowing that you're controlling him. A wise woman will make the husband feel like he made the decision by consulting, by involving him in decision making. Number 2, sexlessness. Far too many women underestimate the role of sex in marriage. They think sex is a side issue. I'm here to tell you it is the central issue. Men need sex. He married you for sexual intimacy. He can do anything else with his brothers and sisters and friends. The only thing that makes it unique between you and him is sexual intimacy. Think about this. What you're doing with your husband, there are many other things in terms of your work, in terms of your career, in terms of your dreams that you can pursue with any other man, including your own siblings, your dad, your friends. But what makes you so unique is intimacy. It is a central issue in marriage. Infidelity in marriage is not just getting out of marriage, but also sexlessness. Men need sex. The same way we need food, we need clothes, we need shelter, we need sex. And if you have been manipulating your man sexually, it's just a matter of time before the guy begins to cheat on you or to walk out on you permanently. Number 3, extramarital affairs. When a man cheats on the husband, most relationships break. Some heal, some recover, and I believe in restoring such relationships. So many couples come to me, especially these days when we are doing counseling online. People call me from all over the world. Every single week, I have couples looking for me from all over the world. And I have, by the grace of God, saved a lot of couples from breaking their marriage after an extramarital affair. But too many men can't handle it. Why? We are selfish by nature. So what goes on in the mind of a man, that when a woman sleeps with a man, she has submitted to that guy. For men, sex is an act of submission. So when the wife sleeps out, he feels attacked. This is an external assault. He feels you have submitted to another man, because we know women can't sleep with a man unless they're invested emotionally. That's why many marriages, when a woman cheats, and especially if during the cheating she conceived, the guy has gone to work for so long, he comes back home and tries to do the math, but he can tell this pregnancy is not mine. This child is not mine. His problem is not the child. His problem is not the child. His problem is that he feels cheated. He feels you're sleeping with men around. He doesn't think you only, went out once. He thinks this is your lifestyle. Number 4, lack of appreciation. This is very common when men are in their midlife, especially between 45 and 60 years of age. A lot of families break because, look, this woman starts comparing her husband, whether consciously or unconsciously, with other men. I want you to know this as a woman. Your man gets out of college or high school and tries to give his best shot. Men get out as sprinters. They are not marathoners. They try their very best, but sometimes fate takes its toll on them. It's very easy for a very rich man, a very successful man by human standards, to think I made it on my own. I'm a self-made man. I did it. I have more brains than the other men. Let me tell you, God plays such a huge role in human lives. Such a role that we cannot even measure the magnitude of his involvement in the outcome of our lives. Yes, we have to work hard, be persistent, keep a positive mental work attitude, work smart, network. We have to do all that. But at the end of the day, promotion does not come from the north or from the south or from the east or the west. It does not come from cutting deals or even networking. Promotion comes from God. At the end of the day, blessings come from God. So when you begin to compare your man with the achievements of other men, you know, this guy is so influential, my man is not. This guy has a nice car, we don't have a VX, V8. This house, their children went to Harvard. The moment you start doing that, it's a matter of time before this man feels unappreciated. And then he goes out where he's celebrated. He goes out to a younger person who can celebrate him, who can love him for who he is. So eventually he walks out on you and you keep wondering, where did I go wrong? You could never appreciate him. You never appreciated his achievements. You actually tore him emotionally for your perceived non-performance. Number five, why do men walk out of their marriages after so many years? Number 5, empty nest. Empty nest. What's that? When children leave. There are many marriages I have seen. Immediately children go to the university, the last born, or they get married and they leave home. The marriage ends. Why? The only thing that kept them together, the glue that kept that marriage together, were their children. I mean, so when the children leave, the emptiness in that house is exposed. That surely the only reason this guy never walked out, he loved his children. He never wanted his children to be fatherless. Even he didn't know the impact. That the only thing that kept them together, they were parenting partners. They never were life partners. They never were sex partners. They never were fun partners. So when the parenting role leaves the stage of their marriage crumbles. It has nothing to hold them together. That's why every single week I go out with my wife Mercy without the children. I take my kids out once a week, usually Sunday afternoons. But every Friday afternoon and every Sunday night, I will take Mercy out without the kids. Every summer, I'll take my children for a major holiday. But every anniversary, our wedding anniversary, I go out with Mercy without the kids. Children are part of my family. They are not part of my marriage. Every so often, get out with your wife. Go for 3, 4, 5 days out without the children. That's how you will always know how healthy your marriage is. When everybody else is out of your stage. No brother, no sister. You know, there are people who hide with their friends and their siblings. They live in that house. So these people don't really know whether they can live together because their house is always full of their siblings. Get out, deliberately be intentional, be out with your husband for a week, and that's how you get to know whether you people are really, really together. Number 6, why men leave after so many years of marriage. Number 6, wife neglecting herself. Yes, you heard me right. Wife neglecting herself. When you are dating, you took care of your hair, you took care of your nails, you were dressing right, you exercised, you had a sexy body. After many years, you took it for granted that this guy is for me permanently. Wow. There are no permanent things in this life. Come on. There is nothing permanent. There is no marriage beyond breaking point. Men are visual. We are like squirrels. We are attracted by shiny objects. So guess what? We will always notice the women who are grooming. If you continuously neglect yourself, you are putting your man at a risk of cheating on you. I know you don't like that statement. Yes, there is no justification for a man cheating on you. There is no justification for him walking out on you. Yes, he should lead his wife. He should lead his marriage. I agree in all that. In fact, I strongly believe and advocate for leadership on the role of a man. I strongly believe in all that. It is his role to lead. It is his role to challenge you to dress well. It is his duty to buy you an outfit, to ensure you go to the hair salon. It is his duty. But hey, come on. There are so many men who don't do that. So will blame game help you? No. Blame game will not salvage your marriage. So if your man is not taking initiative, he's not leading you as he ought to, it is your duty to love yourself, at least for your own sake. I mean, your self-confidence, your self-esteem goes up when you're feeling hot, when you're dressed right, when you groom, when you take care of yourself. So the moment you don't take care of yourself, I regret to tell you this, the overwhelming majority of men will end up cheating on you, and some will permanently walk out on their wives because men are visual. I know this is a hard thing to tell a woman, but again, the question in your mind is, why did he walk away? So I'm decoding it for you. There are men who walk away because you just look dead. I mean, style up and love yourself. Embrace yourself. Groom. Take care of your physical. We are attracted by what we see. We are sexy. Pants and bras and nice dresses. Perfume yourself. If for nothing else, at least for your own company. Number 7, why do men walk away out of the wife they love after so many years together? Number 7, endless conflicts. You know, their marriages, they are having the same conflicts they had when they got married. 10 years later, 20 years later, 30 years later, they are solving the same problems. They are still fighting over money, fighting over in-laws, fighting over sex, fighting over control, fighting over drinking. You're having the same issues. I want to challenge you as a woman. Yes, I know your man should lead. Yes, I know your man should have helped you to overcome these conflicts by now. Yes, I understand all that. And you can check one of my videos about leadership in marriage. The 3 secrets of marriage. You can check it, the 3 secrets of marriage. But here's the deal. You can't do the same thing the same way and expect different results. So let me suggest today, suppose you change the blame game and focus on yourself. And ask yourself, what can I do to solve these conflicts? And come from this hypothesis that the man is perfect, he's an angel, there is no error on his part, and focus on yourself. Because you can never change him, you can only change me. Suppose you decide, I want to see what is my role in all this. I will get into self-development. I will not answer back. I'll allow him to lead the show. When I speak, I'll speak calmly. And if I can't figure out my problems, then we need to see a professional counselor. Let's go together, talk to a Christian professional counselor who can walk us through our marriage, who can diagnose the issues ailing us. You are never meant to solve all your problems all by yourself. Sometimes reach out for help. Sometimes it's good to stop the car and ask for directions from the people in that area, from the people who understand that field. It's okay to ask for directions. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength. So long as you are asking for help from sources that can help you figure out. If you're just telling everybody how difficult your marriage is, how difficult your husband is, that's gossip and rumor mongering. It will never help you out. You've got to ask for help where you can be helped. And that's why I'm talking about a professional Christian counselor near you. Or even you can do that online. The world today is not limited. You can reach out to someone online. But don't stay there and complain. You've got to fix these issues because they become counselors. And once they reach stage 4, then your marriage is beyond recovery. I hope I helped you. I hope you liked this video. Please, if you were blessed by this video, like it and share it with your friends. And remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to ring the bell to get notified whenever I upload new videos. I share new videos every week. You don't want to miss on any of them. I have hundreds and hundreds of inspirational videos that can build you up and build your marriage. Thank you very much, and God bless you.